Good morning, everybody. Todos buenos días. Este video es específicamente para darle gracias a Dios de que Dios ya nos escuchó y que hizo todo lo que tenía que hacer. Ya mi tía Bertha anoche falleció en julio 3 and le doy gracias a Dios de we had her, we got to enjoy her. I especially, me, I got to enjoy her 37 years as an adult all my life. She put up with me and she encouraged me and supported me and was always there for me when I needed somebody. And I'm grateful and I'm thankful that she finally is resting and she's full of joy. I never believed that one day she wouldn't be here. I always thought she was gonna last forever. Mi abuelita and mi abuelito, and they used to say, "Ay, jole, someone died. Ay, jole, ojalá que no se muera Bertha, porque es la única que nos va a cuidar." Y ahora I'm happy that we're gonna be there for Janelle, for Vero, for everybody that needs love, and no one could ever replace Bertha, but we could all learn from her and continue aiming to try to be happy and help the family, because she was a family person first, and she taught me a lot of stuff, how to resolve my stuff, how to have courage, how to stand for myself, how to not be afraid. A lot of people that don't know Bertha, she wasn't afraid of nothing. Nothing scared her. She never doubted God. She always felt powerful and strong, and she always had faith that we can never imagine. She tried all the time to teach me. I could say I'm alive and I'm blessed and I know Jesus Christ because of my mom and Bertha, and I just want everybody to know that if she was here, she'll tell you, just give it to God, give it all, trust him. There's nothing he can't fix. There's nothing he can't cure. With time, everything is gonna be good. Just don't doubt. Put your faith in him. She taught me how to have responsibility, how to fight for my daughter, how to fight for my dignity, how to have wisdom, how to have knowledge. And she was always there for me, aside of me, guiding me, supporting me. I had the privilege of being around her a lot. I always used to tell her, I could tell her anything. When I started my business, I brought her with me, and she always didn't let my head go up too high. She always brought me down to earth, to normality. She always helped me keep focused and keep going towards the light of God. And no matter what evils or what money or whatever is stopping me, the obstacle in life, she always showed me how to break it through and never lose doubt in God. She spoke a lot about God, and she was never afraid. She was never no one ever shut her up. She always spoke about God and used God as her first resource. And I used to tell her, Bertha, not everything God could resolve. And she says, don't ever say those words in front of me. But there's nothing impossible for him to resolve. He just resolves it when he wants it, when it's time. He lets you suffer and lets you go through emotional things because you can handle it and he needs you to learn from it. But yes, he's never gonna abandon you and he's never gonna allow you to give up. And I still was at her, okay? So no matter how hard my day was, how difficult my life was, or whatever struggles I was going through, I always kept her in mind. I'll call her. Even on my worst days, I'll call her, she'll pick up. Everybody says that I'll pick up your call. Someone's always busy. It doesn't matter what time. If she was on vacation, she was in church or whatever, she'll always pick up my call. She knew it was important. And she always encouraged me. It probably de pendejadas or I did things or I said things and I didn't know how to man up, how to ask for forgiveness. And I'll call her, I'm mad, and tell her I just said this, that. She goes, okay. I mean, you're not mad? She goes, yeah, I'm mad, but you can't resolve it. I just give it to God. There's a reason why it happened. And now, I will go ask for forgiveness and learn how to move on. And don't let this break you or destroy you or encourage you to keep doing it. And she used to always invite me to go eat. And on the dinner or the breakfast or lunch, whatever time, she always scolded me. She always talked to me. And she always had time to tell me, you know, I'm in a hurry right now, I got things to do. But there's a reason why you came. Spill it. Tell me. And yo como chismoso always, I never could lie to her. And I'll tell her the truth. And she'll be like, ay, mijo. Well, let me go handle what I gotta handle. And I'll be back like in a couple hours. And you come over, I'm gonna cook you some food. And we'll talk about it. And that was it. I'll look forward que me regañe and to tell me how to resolve my problems. And she always did. It was always the same way to resolve my problems. Trust in God, believe in God, and leave it in God's hands. That was her answer to all. I have to tell her I don't want to hear that. And she says, well, you're going to keep hearing it over and over and over until you believe it. And I do believe it, Bertha. I do believe it. Today's a joyful day. She's in heaven already. And I hope that time passes, all that pain in her could go away real fast. But please don't ever forget her teachings and her blessings. I know she was ready to leave. Stopped visiting her about 3 months ago. I used to go eat menudo every Saturday. It was my grandpa's and my grandma's tradition. And then me and Bertha always had it also. So we always ate menudos on Saturday. And that tradition's always been with me, and I go everywhere. I go with my dad and I go everywhere. Eat menudo on Saturdays. I'm gonna miss her menudo. It's not the food that I was there for. It was always just to be around her, to let her know that I'm okay, or if I was doing bad, to let her know how bad I was doing. And no matter how bad I was, she always encouraged me, and she always gave me the way out. She always hurt at the time to hear me and give me guidance, give me motivation to keep on fighting and not give up, and not let anger and hate and jealousy take over me. And I'm really gonna miss that, but I use it as a vessel. About 3 months ago, Bertha called me. She told me, "Oh, what's going on? How come you don't come over here?" I told Bertha, I gotta prepare myself. I gotta prepare myself because I had a dream already that you were gone, and I had a dream that I was crying, and I didn't wanna keep walking. You know, I was tired. So many family members passed away and everything, and she told me, "Oh no, mijo, don't ever give up. On the contrary, I'm a miracle." And I was like, "What do you mean you're a miracle?" "Yeah, I'm over here in heaven already. I'm rejoicing, I'm having fun, and I'm gonna be here when you come, and I'm always gonna be there with you, and I'm always gonna give you those guidance and give you that comfort, and I'm always gonna pick up the call." I said, "But you're not here no more, Bertha." She says, "All my teachings I taught you already. Close your eyes, and I'll be there giving you the same instructions. Trust in God, you know. Believe in God. Give it all to God. That's the only answer." So whenever I'm lost, I'm always gonna remember those words. When you were here, Bertha, with us, those words will give me comfort. Those words will give me discipline, and give me love, and give me encouraging me, you know what I mean? But coming back, when me and you had the last conversation, Bertha, and I told her, "Bertha, I want to prove to you that I'm not gonna get broken down, and you don't have to worry about me. You don't have to see me from heaven and doubt that you did good. I'm gonna prove to you before that I can handle my business, that I'm strong, and that I have your guidance, and I have your wisdom. I'm gonna let people be around you that they need that support from you. They need that guidance from you. You gave me it all already. I already have it here, and here." So instead of visiting every week, I will visit once a month and just tell her how much I love her. And I'll go and talk to her. And this last week, a week and a half ago, I went with Bertha, and she was doing good. Hasta me está regañando. She was telling me she's gonna be back to normal. And me regañó, getting fat and and giving up. She needs me to step up to the plate, and I mean, she's back. I told her, "Bertha, yeah," and we had a beautiful, awesome talk. And she told me how proud she was of everybody, especially you, you know, how you changed your life, how you did a 180, how me and you appreciate and respect one another, how we're always gonna be for one another there. And she asked me that no matter what happens, we're family, and nothing could break our bond, nothing could break us, be for one another. She told me how much she was special, that she found Vero, and she always told me to find somebody, you know, God doesn't disappoint. God doesn't just abandon. He gave her a widow, and she's in love with him, and she appreciates everything that she does. La cambia, and was there, and doesn't bitch, doesn't grind or nada. How awesome, how special she feels. I wish I would have found somebody like that, but I didn't. I've experienced it, but my stubbornness and my jealousy and hate or anger, I don't know what the hell, because I'm not meant to be with somebody, you know. And Bertha tells me, don't find someone that you're attracted to. Find someone that comforts you and makes you you. And that's always been my problem, you know. You always want the best, and not the best thing is gonna make you happy in life, because everything has mistakes and everything has defaults. And Bertha always taught me, just pick a lane and stick with it. Don't give up, and give it to God. Like I said, those are the words that always came out of her awesome mind and heart, and we gotta rejoice all the time. So me regañó, and she gave me instructions, and to never fail her. And I'll never fail you, Bertha. You're everything to me. And I know that you always tell me that just because you're my tia, it doesn't mean that you love me. You love me just because Jesus put you in my ways. And I'm grateful, Bertha, that our path crossed, and I know that we're gonna be together eventually. But now, Bertha, rejoice in heaven, and let the family mourn a little bit. Let them cry, but I'm gonna be there to cheer them up. I'm gonna be there to remind them who you are, who you were, and your family. You'll always be spoken of correctly. Yes, you were tough, you were strong, and you were a person to fear if you did something wrong, but you're also loved and appreciated, and showed a lot of kindness to people, especially those who have problems or situations. You never took your foot out of the pedal of the metal, you know. You were always on the right course, and nothing threw you out. I was so blessed to have you. I'm so blessed to know you, and I'm so blessed to have you in my heart, my mind, spiritual. I just hope that everybody, they see it the way you see it. Be rejoiceful, everybody. Be happy, because Bertha was here to tell you, all you guys do is give it to God. Trust in Him. Don't lose faith. And she'll encourage you just to follow God. And I used to tell her, Bertha, did you got another response? You don't have another answer just now? She goes, that's all you need, huh? You don't need nothing more. She took me when I was young to get baptized. She encouraged me to open up the Bible, to get closer to God. And I did. And every word that comes out of these lips, all the thoughts I think in this head, they're always with God. Even bad ones, okay, everybody? And I learned how to forgive, forget, and to move on in life. And that's the best thing I could ever remember you, Bertha, by. You're awesome. And I hope your kids and your grandkids and your great-grandkids that follow through you, they remember those words. And one of them is going to pick up the mantle. And it's going to be rejoiceful, and it's going to be the head of the family one day. You were and you are the head of the family, Bertha. No question, no doubt. You're always equal. You're always, even though you could take advantage or whatever, you always shared. You always multiply. You always made a way, Bertha. And that's how I live. My daughter always tells me, why do I want to make people laugh and share my love and tell them about God? I tell them because wise people advise me. And you're one of the wisest people, Bertha. Not the only one, but one of the wisest. And you always were the head of the family. No matter where you stood, everybody respected you and admired the way you were. I don't know what you always did or how you did it, but you always pulled it off, Bertha. And you left me that. You left me to never give up and to always keep aiming high and helping people and forgiving and help the ones that are needed. Tampoco seas pendejo. This is the way you taught me. Do it right and you could lift your head up. Go to court, file things, do it right, and no one could judge you. No one could criticize you. Just don't take advantage. And that's what I did right now. Because of you, I got to have my daughter, and I was gonna make you proud, Bertha. And I always keep my promise. And I just want you to know that no matter how much time passes by, I'll never forget you, Bertha. I'll never abandon those kind words that you taught me, those kind moments. And if I could share them, I always do it with love, and I always share them to everybody. So everybody always tells me, where do I get those words from? Tell our wise persons don't want to take the glory, but and now that you're in heaven, I give you the glory también, Bertha. And I know that you're next to my families, next to God, next to todo, and getting everything situated and getting everybody ready for when we come. Hope it's in a long time, Bertha. But your name is never gonna be blown away with the wind. It's never gonna get dusty, Bertha. The wise words are always gonna be put to good use. That I can always promise you, Bertha. So much I have in my mind, in my head, but I'm happy. I'm happy that you're not suffering no more, Bertha. That you're rejoicing. That you're happy, you're running. Probably have your long hair now again. You're as beautiful as always, Bertha. And regañona también, you know? And I know if I call and follow you, I know you'll be there. I already know your words. So, ya lo tengo engraved. Ya lo tengo in my memory. I'll never, ever forget what you taught me. Well, familia, I hope that whoever watches this video, especially you, Vanessa, she has a lot. You guys were blessed to walk among her, around her, and know her. If you didn't have the opportunity, well, you're lost. But we come from an awesome, great family. Well, Bertha, you're number 56. 56 family members that passed away. You're my count, Bertha. I just hope that everybody's dealing with this the correct way. My dear Lisa just arrived, and they just told her in the morning. I bet she's crying. I'm gonna go visit her right now. I'm gonna go see what she's up to, and I'm happy that today is an awesome day. Oh, it's also now Rambula. It's birthday. Happy birthday, Jenny. Happy birthday, Tia, in heaven. you guys came together, and we're always gonna remember you, Bertha. I know that you got sick. Salva told me the awesome story that a year ago, just before 4th of July, about a week, that's when you started getting sick, and you gave the news that you were sick. You lasted a year. I wasn't too fond of seeing you in pain and hurt and go through all this, but people weren't ready to let you go. You were. You wanted to go since the first day, Bertha. You were ready. Ya tenías tus maletas y todo ready. And now, and everybody needed time to absorb and to take it in mind and to grow up and to become better and wiser. And that's how you gave them a year of your time. You took the pain for us. You took the hurt. You took todo to show us, to encourage us that we could do it. We could overcome all obstacles and give it to God. You taught us. No matter how difficult, no matter what pain, no matter what situation, you dealt with it. You always put a good face, and you still always heard us, and you still always advised us, and you still always was there for us. I remember the last day I seen you in the hospital, which is like 2 days ago. You still asked me, how am I doing? Was there anything I could do for you? Can you imagine, Bertha? You still ask me that. I was there to come for you, to help you. And you were like, still there, worry about me. Don't worry no more. Don't worry no more, Bertha. I got you, Bertha. Don't worry no more, birdie bird. Well, thank God that you're gone, Bertha, because I don't want to see you suffer no more. Danny got real close to you. Tanto que peleaba contigo, el último tanto que te quería. And I got to see that he got to so close to you and help you and make you proud, Bertha. And like I said, I gave him the space to grow with you because he needed it. Ya me lo habías dado, means I already had put everything already in perspective, and I already had grown. Well, Bertha, story ya se va a acabar. It'll continue over and over and over, but we'll always remember your words. Always give it to God, trust in God, and believe in Him. He's the Almighty Omega. He's the His tribute. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for having patience with me. And Bertha, sorry it took so long for you could be in paradise. Some people needed a little more growing up to do. Some people needed a little more comfort, and you were willing to take all that pain for them, to encourage them. And Johnny with his kid, you got to see him y todo. Maybe that's what you were waiting for. And it's good that you're gone, Birdie Bird. Love you. Always gonna have you in my mind, and I'm always gonna walk the walk. And that continues, like you told me, just in a different name and a different person, but it's the same story, same answer, same of everything. Well, Bertha, I love you. Love everybody. And if someone's hearing these videos, remember, I don't do it for the likes. I don't do it to become famous. I don't do it to be a chismoso. I only do it for everybody to have a piece of what I live. And if you have the opportunity to meet somebody as Bertha and teach you everything, guide you towards God, and teach you how to forgive and be grateful always, well, you're blessed. And if not, rewind this tape over and over and over until you know Bertha. Well, I love you, everybody. Take care.